I have been notified of an insane method that can make the KITSUNE pet so much easier to get and grow a garden. And I wanted to show you guys how OP it is because allegedly by the end of this video, our chances will be literally so high to the point where this KITSUNE pet is 100% chance to get. Currently, the KITSUNE is obtained from the Zen shop, where as you can see, it is inside the Zen egg. It's currently out of stock, but it does say it says 0.08%. Now, what if I told you there is some insane methods that are possible in the game now as of the new update that can make your chances so high? And right now, this is a great time because the Tranquil event is going on inside my garden. To do this method, you're gonna need some chi. And the way you get chi is by talking to this little guy over here, the trade chi. And then over here, you can talk to him and say, take all my Tranquil plants. And as you can see, I just submitted 24 plants for 240 chi, meaning I can buy stuff off the shop, such as the Zen Seed Pack. We're also going to actually need this hot spring because I'm going to show you something really cool with this thing later on. But something that's really cool about this update is that you are able to restock the shop yourself. It manually does reset every hour, but as you can see, I can also restock it for 8.2 billion. Now, this actually starts at, I believe, 100k and it doubles every single time. So whatever the starting price is, every time you click it, it doubles. For example, 8.2 billion. If I click it, it goes to 16.4 billion. Now, I have a lot of shekels, so I can keep going higher up. But as you can see, you want to definitely look through the entire shop to see the stocks, such as the Pet Shark Tranquil. But none of that exists, so let's go restock again. Now, look at that. We just got a spiked mango. That's also insane. It's the benefits of actually doing this. Keep in mind, though, you don't actually have to do this because you can wait for this to restock every hour manually. But there is also another way in order to get the Zen Seed Packs as well as the Zen Eggs, aka the primary focus of this video because it has the KITSUNE. And that is by actually just feeding it into this Zen Channeler guy. You can continuously feed it to him even after you are at max level. As you can see, I'm 140 out of 325 Zen, meaning I have already done this before. But personally, I prefer just doing the trade chi because you can restock the shop. But as soon as this event ends right here, I'm going to go ahead and actually get a bunch of the brand new eggs. As you can see, I already have 5 of them. Let's just open it, bro. Who knows? We might get it just right off the start of the video. Okay, we got a Shiba Inu for the first one. And then we got the Nihon Zaru. This one, we're actually going to go ahead and keep for a specific reason. But let's keep opening them. Come on, I have 3 more on the ground. Let's see what we get. Please, something good. Okay, we got a Tanuki. This guy is actually hot garbage, so we're not going to keep him. But let's just open the last 2 as well. And by the looks of it, another Shiba and another Nihon Zaru, whatever his name is. I'm going to just call it the Monkey Man from now on. But we can actually go ahead and sell this other stuff, such as the Shiba and the Tanuki. I am not actually ever going to need it in this video. This other monkey pet, though, we are actually going to go ahead and keep, and I'll explain later on why we need him. And if this video helps you guys out in any way or shape or form, please go ahead and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. We are trying to hit 500k so hard. We've been stuck at 400k like forever. And I would very much appreciate if you subscribe. Thank you. And also join my Discord for some giveaways. All right, bro, I forgot about this last Shiba. Yeah, get rid of this dude too. And then the other 2 pets we can just keep in our inventory. The reason why we actually are so for this KITSUNE pet and the reason why it's so rare, aka being the rarest pet inside the game, is because of what it does. The KITSUNE is the first prismatic pet in the entire game. Every 18 minutes, going to another player's crop, mutating it with chakra, then stealing it and giving it to you. It also has a very rare chance to mutate with Foxfire Chakra mutation instead. That mutation is as good as an admin mutation because it has a 90x multiplier to your plant. But it looks like the event has concluded and now it is raining. So the reason why I actually have all my plants and bone blossoms and all that kind of like stuff together is so that I can use my Tranquil radar and collect all of it. This is kind of what you need to do in order to have the most efficient method, and this has been working very well for me because these are the transcendent rarity, meaning that gives me more points than any other plant inside the game, regardless of what it is. Technically, this will get you more points than even a candy blossom because the bone blossom is the highest rarity in the game, being transcendent. Every different rarity inside the game gives a certain amount of points. Common is probably like 1 or something, but all I know is prismatic is 7 and transcendent, being the bone blossom, is 8 points. And also, if you have the golden mutation on it, then that is plus 2 points, and if it's rainbow, it's plus 3 points. For the most part, I have golden mutations because I actually have the dragonflies applying that. And then I also have these other pets called the Tanchozurus, and I did give them the Tranquil Pet Shard, making them apply the Tranquil mutation to my plants every like 20 or so minutes, so that way I get a lot more of them. Very fun fact is you don't even have to go to the mutation machine to get that. In my opinion, the best way to get it is from the Zen shop over here. If I actually go ahead view it, as you can see, it's all the way down here, being the divine rarity Pet Shard Tranquil. They're definitely going to add more of these in the future, but right now this is what we have in the game, and in my opinion, this thing is really good. You don't need the level requirement or anything in order for this to work. But let's go ahead, go to my garden and use my Tranquil radar. I'm gonna just step up here and then use it right there, so it collects basically everything, and then the other little tiny stuff I can go ahead collect by myself. And there we go. I've collected every single one of them except that one, but I mean, it's fine. You don't actually have to get every single one. The reason why I am making this video, though, is because of a specific feature. As you remember, I did say that the restock does double in price every time. However, one thing that I did not mention is that it resets every 24 hours back to the original price. So if I actually go ahead and trade all my Tranquil plants, there we go. We gave 21 fruits for 210 chi. That's amazing. That's going to get us at least 7 of these Zen eggs whenever we get them in the shop. But after a certain point, 32 billion isn't the worst for me. But even for me, that becomes expensive after a certain point. Oh my god, another spiked mango. That is crazy, bro. But this thing resets every 24 hours at 7 p.m. CST. And right now, at the time I'm recording, it is 6:14 p.m. CST. So in 46 minutes, it's gonna reset to the original price. The developers don't actually show this information anywhere. The only way you know this is by actually checking in the game and constantly buying out the stock. But I'm gonna go ahead, go AFK for around 45 minutes, and well, for you, it'll be like 3 seconds. So I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now 7 p.m. CST. I have yet to move from this single spot, bro, and we're gonna go ahead check the shop to see if I'm right. Show me the Zen shop, and boom, would you look at that? The restock is only 500k, and I can go ahead, keep pressing this and bringing it back up to the original price. The reason why this is so good is because you can go ahead and restock for very cheap. 1 million is probably not a lot to a lot of people. And in case it is a lot to a lot of you guys, I do have a bunch of bone blossoms to give away, such as this one right here. If I go ahead sell this, I mean, let me show you how much this is worth. How much is this worth? It is worth 11 trillion. So if you want one, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Oh, wait, hold up, bro. The Sky Merchant's also here? Wait. What if this guy got anything go? Oh, Night Staff. Okay, I'll take that and a Mutation Spray Cloud Touch. Thanks. But as you can see, the event is also happening where I'm getting the Tranquil mutation. So this is great because I can go ahead constantly restock, buy the Zen Seed Packs and the Zen Eggs. That's basically what I focus on. I'll also buy like the Tranquil. And there we go. We got the Koi. This thing is very important because, as you can see, it says Fish of Fortune grants a chance to recover an egg when hatching. With this, we are able to get back our eggs. Now, this used to actually say that it boosts your egg luck. Apparently, that was a visual bug or something, but right now, it now just recovers an egg. There's a chance for it to recover an egg, and I believe this is my second one, right? I think I have another koi fish. Yes, I do. Look at that. They come in different sizes and colors, too, so it's pretty cool. We're actually going to need a bunch of these, and that is the reason why I'm primarily restocking, because I already have a bunch of Zen eggs. But let's go on ahead and just restock and buy this out every single time we see it in the shop. Okay, so we got Zen seed packs. Now, I don't have too much chi, but I think I can go ahead and recollect everything that I have in my garden because they'll all have Tranquil on them by then. But I bought it out this time. Oh, we got those spiked mango. I would buy it, bro, but it's 75. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna need to keep my chi for now. That's not the focus of this video, so I'm gonna pass on it. But come on, give me some more koi fishes or Zen eggs. Oh, yes, another koi fish. That is now 3 koi fishes. You actually don't need a lot of these, but I prefer more. The more, the better. So just get as many as you can while still making sure you have enough to buy these Zen eggs. We are up to the 1 billion price, so now it's 2 bill. There we go. There is a Zen egg, finally. That took so long to pop up, but we did eventually get it. And I did mention if you are going to go for the Zen egg specifically, I do recommend you buy these Zen over here, like do your tree instead. Because doing the tree instead, you are guaranteed to get, I believe, like 2 or 3 Zen eggs, especially if you're already at max level. All right, it's 4 billion now. I do have a lot of shekels, so I can go very high up. But at the same time, I don't want to go to a ridiculously high price. So let's restock again. And nope. Oh, another Zen egg. Let's go. All right, bro. It's 65 billion. Now we are getting crazy expensive. Oh, God. 131 billion for the next upgrade. Still nothing. No, come on. Give me what I need, please. Come on, no koi fishes, nothing, bro. Are we serious? Okay, the next one is 500 billion, and that is the last one I'm willing to buy. So let's go buy the Zen seed packs. And oh my God. Okay, no more Zen eggs, but maybe a koi fish. And nope. You know what? Just because of your amazing support, I'm going to buy the one that's over 1 trillion. There we go. That is now officially my last purchase. But let's see. Oh my God. We only get Zen seed packs. Okay. Well, that's perfect because we did just run out of chi. And what I can actually go ahead and do is use my Tranquil radar right here in order to grab the stuff that have Tranquil on it. And I did do it a little bit early because there's still like 4 minutes to this event. But instead, this time, I'm going to go ahead and put it inside the tree. And hopefully, oh, no, I don't have enough to finish it. All right, I'm going to let a few more minutes pass by so this tree gets fully finished. And I'll be back as soon as it's done. All right, there we go. Everything in my garden is now basically fully done with this event. So I can just go ahead and use my radar once again right in the middle, somewhere where I'm going to collect everything. And there we go. I got so much stuff. There is a few that my thing did miss, so I gotta kind of go around and collect them by myself. But they are gold, meaning each bone blossom is worth 10. And as soon as you actually collect them, your pets can already apply it even if the fruit isn't fully grown. Like, for example, this blossom right here, as you can see, it's already growing out gold. So all you gotta do is basically just collect your thing, and it will do the same process over and over again. All right, bro, please tell me this is enough. Take all my Tranquil plants and look at that. Did we get any eggs? Wait, what? Okay, I don't know why it didn't pop up, but it gave me 1 Zen egg. I had 2 earlier in my inventory. Now I have 3. Something that I highly recommend you guys don't do is spend Robux to get these Zen eggs, which is actually what I'm gonna be doing. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to wait for another event to happen where I can give this guy more chi. So it's going to be better off for me to just spend some Robux. But I highly recommend you guys do this without any Robux. It's not worth it. There is no exotic chances on the Zen egg. So that's not really going to be beneficial. But let's just go ahead and get 6 of these eggs, since that is the amount I can place in my garden. And that way I can see if we can get anything good. Now, the reason why I asked you guys to get the koi fishes is so that you can actually go ahead and use them. We're gonna go ahead and take off everything for just a little bit while you're doing this method, and we're gonna go ahead and place down all of the koi fishes. You will notice that they'll like fly into the ground, out of the ground, and stuff like that. But it does say then that when hatching eggs, there is a 0%, 0.6% chance to get the egg back. Cannot recover premium/exotic eggs. Now, luckily for us, it's not premium or exotic. That refers to the ones inside the shop, which in the next update, we'll probably get a new one of those. But this passive ability is always active, and all of the pets actually have this. When they level up or age up, it's going to become better. If you can also get them the rainbow mutation all the way at the pet mutations, congratulations, that's even better. But we want to use the recall wrench because we want to go over here and actually buy some medium treats, or actually not medium treats, but medium toys. And as you can see, this says gives your pet a medium boost to their passive ability. This is usually, I would say, like, it's in stock about like 10% of the time. So 1 in 10 times you'll probably see it in stock. Luckily, I do have 2 of them, which is amazing. I don't know how long this lasts. They don't actually disclose that information, but we're going to use it on these guys. And before we actually do that, we want to go to our pets once again, because remember, we kept the Nihon Zarus. These guys are actually beneficial because they buff all of your pet stats. As you can see, as long as you have a hot spring in your garden, the pet bathes in it and it boosts all pets' passives by a small percentage. The percentage isn't actually too known, but let's just say even if it's 25%, with 3 of these, you have a 75% boost. But for this, you are going to need the hot springs, which is why we actually purchased it earlier on. And I do have 3 of them, 1 for each of these guys. I don't know if they need 1 each, but why not? Let's just give them all their own little tiny bath to bathe in. As you can see, they're getting right into it. So we now want to go ahead and place our Zen eggs. And I do think I am going to have to skip the timers because I do not want to wait 4 hours. I highly recommend you guys get the extra egg slot upgrade. So that way, you know, you can go ahead and wait the hours while having a lot of eggs down. You can have up to 8 with it maxed out. But I don't have that, so I'm just going to go ahead and spend the Robux. But first, let's give this treat to 2 of these fishes. There we go. I gave it to that guy. It lasts 300 seconds, so that's how long the toy lasts. And I think we might be able to view it. Yeah, that actually didn't change it too much. I think it went from like a 0. Oh, actually, no, it did. It went from a 0.6 to a 0.76 on this guy here. And I highly recommend you actually level up the kois, because when they do age up, they actually change by a lot. In comparison to other pets, they do grow tremendously faster, but I'm gonna go and skip growth on all of these pets real quick, so that way we can go ahead and hatch them. Now keep in mind, these Nihonzarus are also working alongside our pets technically, because they are buffing the other pets. I should get more equipped. I have 6 out of 8 right now, but there was literally no more koi fishes for me to get, so I can't really do that. But here we go. Let's spend 49 Robux again and 49 more. Also, I would very much appreciate if you guys could use StarCode NUM, N-U-M, when you are buying Robux. It makes Roblox give 5% of the price that you actually pay for Robux, which helps me make more videos. And who knows, it might make your luck better and grow a garden. But here we go. Let's see my luck. And oh my god, we got another Nihonzaru. So let's just throw him down because, I mean, why not? We have more space for him. Okay, a Shiba. No, please. No more Shiba Inus. That's not what I want. Come on, what's this one gonna be? Another Shiba. Oh, that's a fat one, though. All right, bro. This one, please be a bit different. I would very much appreciate. Okay, another Nihonzaru. I mean, I guess you can go ahead and place down more of these. As you can see, they stack on top of each other. The koi fish actually doesn't update his percent chance or his ability when you place this guy down. So just keep that in mind. The ability that you see here, 0.76%, is actually a bit higher than that. There's just no way to actually view that. But come on. Give me something different, please. Oh, we got another Tanuki. Okay, that's not what I meant by different. And the last one is another Shiba. Great. All right, bro. I'm going to go ahead and buy like a few more of these eggs to experiment it with. Without a doubt, this method is going to make your odds a lot better. Keep in mind the chances of getting the KITSUNE are 0.08, meaning 1 in 1,250, while with these buffs, you could probably get it cut down into half. And in the next update, they're probably going to make it even easier, so it's very important to have this method by your side, so that way, when the KITSUNE becomes easier in any way, shape, or form, you'll be able to get it much faster. All right, let's try this with 3 more eggs, bro. But here we go. The last 3 eggs, bro. Oh my god, another tanuki. Come on. Okay, give me something good for this one. I don't have much time before my timer runs out. I did get max inventory space, though, so I do have to sell stuff. I wish you could bulk sell this, so that way, you know, you don't have to sell everything one by one, which would take quite a bit of time, especially if I do it for all 80 pets. But it's okay. There we go. Boom. That's all the slots we need. Let's go ahead and hatch these 2. And another Sheepa, bro. Oh my god, my luck is terrible. This is supposed to increase your luck by like a ton, bro. And let me know if this works for you guys. I really hope it does, because this is the method that I've been hearing all across the community right now. You can also do things to, you know, like boost the time it takes to hatch those eggs if you want to, but I went ahead and skipped them myself. But I hope this video helps you out, and if it does, go ahead, watch this video on the screen right here. It's one of my favorite videos, and I went ahead and handpicked it for you because I really think you're going to enjoy it. So hurry up and pick it, because this video is about to end. Hurry, bye!